This will have to be the second part. This will have to be the second part of the first live because my daughter, the door fell on her. Clearly, they don't want us to get this message out. So I apologize for that. So, just to catch you up, if you didn't watch the first one since I got cut off, what we're doing is a psychic development deep dive into the Lunenburg, Virginia mysterious deaths of teenage boys that were dismembered. That's all I know. I watched I described in the first live. What I don't expect you to go watch it and then watch this, but I decided to do this because it ended up in my watch later, and I didn't put it in my watch later. And I'll put it in the link, or I'll put it, I don't know where to put it, but it was a video that had these deaths on it, and I didn't want to watch the whole video because I didn't want to lead myself. I didn't want to lead any information. But so far we have a queen who seems to be some kind of ringleader of some kind of a cult, or that comes off as some kind of religious devotion or faction, or at least presents themselves that way at first. But they're doing magic. Here, let me move this. They're doing magic on young boys, dismembering them, doing sacrifices, doing their faith is sacrificial. So they're collecting these boys in some form or fashion and in various manipulative ways using technology is one way. Maybe making fake profiles. I'm going to write that down. Making fake profiles. Abigail could be significant. They said family and excitedly. So, and I also, before I got cut off, I got this engagement ring. So I don't know how many teenage boys are missing. I don't know that information. Could possibly be what we know, 5 to 6. But Spirit said too many to count. So there could possibly be some that we don't even know about. And they lure them in through various methods. And one of the ways that came through before I got cut off is possibly through family, somebody they know. Joe, Abigail could be significant. Somebody who's possibly just got engaged, or somebody who is marrying into the family of one of these young boys could possibly be involved. It could also possibly be a love interest. Maybe one of these people of this cult have a child that they sent out a decoy to lure in the young kids with the young kid, right? With possible hopes of romance. A young boy. Why not, right? They are targeting young teenage boys using astrological charts, possibly having knowledge of astrology. Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. So they could possibly target, or would like to target, young teenage boys who look like they may be in distress of some kind, like they just had a disagreement or a fight with their family, or maybe a fight with the new dad that their mom's engaged to, Joe, possibly, that they hate. They're already in a bad mood. And 80. Turns up 80. I don't know for sure. I'm just saying what I'm getting. I'm just reading the energy. I'm just reading what's presented to me. Where are my notes? They could have possibly been poisoned or drugged before they were dismembered. Dismembered? Excuse me. They don't want me to say that. I did see in my mind's eye a vision of them passed out already in a chair, tied up naked, in a very dungeonous looking place, like not like dirty dungeon, but not like I wouldn't live there. It just seems like it's for storage or something. I see one of those fire pit things that is like a dome, and then the pipe goes out the roof. It's rusty. Looks rusty from here. I saw them sitting in the chair. I saw a boy sitting in a chair, a young teenage black boy, segmentally sitting in a chair, tied up, passed out, and they're rubbing some kind of like Angela again could be significant. They're rubbing some kind of poison or something on their lips. So I would do a toxicology report and swab the lips for some kind of natural, maybe like, something from literally like nature made poison. Maybe it's a numbing agent, or maybe it was like a neurotoxin, or I don't know, maybe it put them in an altered state. If it's magic, it could possibly be some kind of drug or something like hallucinogen or something. They are luring them in many different ways. One is like money scam, using false profiles online, um, emailing young boys with poverty-stricken boys with thoughts of getting rich quick. And possibly there could be a friend or family member that's part of this cult that wears a mask that came to one of the boys with an idea of how to save money. Yes. With how to save money or how to be part of this thing that helps them make money to some degree, a partnership. If they wanted to have like a partnership or a union with this religious faction. So I should put that I don't know if there's some kind of popular religious circle or community in Lunenburg, Virginia, but if there is, they could possibly be involved, and they come across as looking like commitment, looking like, I want you to be a part of my future, I want you to be a part of us, you're great. But they don't show their shadow side. uh, they're not showing their flaws. They're really dangerous, but they're luring your kids in. They're luring your poverty-stricken kids in with illusions of money, making money quick, self-indulgence. Maybe they're offering other things as well, possibly drugs or just delusions of money. Oh, as I say drugs, addiction comes up. So some kind of control or possession. They try to get over these teenagers to make them codependent, or these people could possibly have an addiction to doing this. If it's so many, they could possibly be in the devil energy with an obsession, unable to restrain. So yeah, stress within, turbulence, tension, arguments. Yeah, these people are doing this for something. What are they doing this for? Why are they getting so many? They're looking for soul contracts. In the past they were, or secretly, in pursuit of soul contracts. Poker face. They do it very methodically. It's something that's very like calculating. Sword and stone. Clarity and truth. Yeah, it's done from the jump with a lie. Like, it's all a lie, but it's done very calculated. It's very manipulative, but it's all planned out. It's all on purpose, for sure. It's all done with a purpose. What is the purpose exactly? Something about energy and beauty. Like, these people don't have any grace or charm. They're not kind. They don't live with honesty or clarity. perspective spun out of control. Their perspective is askew. They're not divine. Sloth, yeah. They're living in devil energy, sloth energy. I think that they are energy vampires. They're some kind of cult that takes these young teenage boys for their vitality, dismembers them, sacrifices them at some kind of domicile on a mountain or under a mountain or underground near a mountain or lake. They do it all the time. They have to do it all the time because otherwise they feel like a sloth. They have no energy, no vitality within them. I'm just telling you what the card just saying. I'm tapping into Lunenburg, Virginia, mysterious murders, gossip. There's some kind of gossip going on around the town. If I were you, I would go around town, maybe into the small town and talk to the popular places, maybe like the grocery store or maybe even the corner store. Ask them what the gossip is about a religious leader or about a religious community. I'd also crush. They just said crush. There's gossip about one of the crushes of these boys. They had no information and it's starting to go around. They want to mend it, but they don't know how to come forward. So there could possibly be a crush of one of these boys that in the past had love calls with, that could possibly know about the unhealthy choices that this boy was making, or maybe other boys were making. They were chasing some kind of secret admirer, someone who didn't really admire them. Or possibly they were chasing this crush who's part of this cult, and that's why they were just pretending to be an admirer, but they were really an unhealthy choice. So maybe whoever one of these boys was crushing on will be someone at their school. I would check their text messages, see who they've been flirting texts with, see what girl or boy came to them with a proposal of romance that was giving them breadcrumbs. They could possibly know something or be a part of this or be spreading gossip that takes attention away from them. They could possibly be spreading gossip that takes attention away from a crush on one of these boys that could have possibly lured them in with breadcrumbing them. Foundation, security, family. Yeah, this crush targeted someone that didn't have security, that didn't have a good family foundation. That's who they target. People, young kids who are vulnerable to, susceptible to manipulation because they come from a poor family background. It's fucked up. Super fucked up. Not today. Yeah, these boys have poor boundaries. They've been hurt. They're still upset, and they haven't dealt with some family matters. So they definitely try to find they could definitely trauma bond. This crush could go out and trauma bond with these boys, make them feel like, oh, I'm going through that too. Yeah, you should come meet my mom. She'd really love her. She'd really take care of you, make you feel like you're part of the family. You're really welcome to come back to our place. It's on the mountain in this lake. It's really pretty. But you can't tell anybody secrets. You can't tell anybody it's there because then you'll ruin the magic of it. It won't be magical anymore. But really, they're, you know, this crush is holding back on purpose because they don't really have a crush. They're not really an admirer. They're just pretending to be that way. They're just pretending to lure these boys in. Cupid's arrow, I cannot make it up. They're just luring these boys in. Surprise, you want to come see? I love you so much. I want to show you my life. I want you to meet my family, because they said it's a couple. It could possibly be a family doing this. Confessions. Damn. This could possibly be a family of a religious community that uses their family members to lure in teenage boys for sacrificial offerings of their of their faith, their religious faith that is based in magic. Yeah, this crush has a confession to make. She knows what's happening. She feels bad. She wants to come forward. If you go find this crush of one of these boys, she wants to talk, but she doesn't know how. She has her boundaries up because she's scared. She's scared to come forward because she's scared what's going to happen to her and her involvement of it. Yeah, she's having a hard time releasing because she doesn't have anyone to tell. She can't let it go. She can't move on. She can't walk away. So I don't know if it's a she or a he, but unfinished business, yeah. This crush, Kayla, could be significant. This crush wants to come forward because she knows that it's the right thing to do, and she's stuck and can't move forward and can't find unconditional love for herself until she does this. She knows something. She knows who did it. It could possibly be her family members. They're living in a fantasy world in a daydream, and she must have been under some kind of illusion. Maybe they were using magic on them. I keep saying her. I don't know why I want to say her. Um, she's hoping that coming forward will manifest a better ending to this for them, because yeah, they feel really bad. Their exhaustion, they're depleted. This has been a long journey for them. They're tired of doing this. They don't want to do this anymore. They don't want to lure in people, to young children, to their deaths and pretend to, for some reason they felt obligated to do this. Why did you feel obligated to do this for so long? Sorry, hold on. Why did you feel obligated to do this for so long? Why did you feel obligated to do this for so long? Sorry, guys, if you're watching this, the first half of this got cut off because the door fell on my daughter randomly. Stop it. Yeah, they're trying to stop it, but I will not be stopped. I'm here to bring justice to these boys who are apparently killed by some family in Lunenburg, Virginia, that could possibly live in a lake or a mountain, that know how to mess with frequencies and energy manipulation, who are possibly putting spells under their followers to have them do their bidding. Luring boys in for sacrificial offerings for their magic ceremonies, because they're energy vampires. They have no vital force of their own. They have an obsession with teenage boys that I'm not sure why yet, but they do target them, I believe, because they have the idea that they have more vital force than other humans, I guess. I know that sounds crazy, but I'm just telling you the energy. I'm not making it up. I'm just telling you the energy that's coming out. Standing up. Oh, sorry. 7 of Wands. Standing your ground. Yeah, this person wants to come forward, and they're about to hold their ground. I think they have fear about their family. Their family holds some kind of fear over them, so it's been challenging for them to take control and be assertive in this situation. That's why they're so tired, and it's been such a long journey. It's like they want to come forward. See, he's got the stick. He's trying to come forward, but he has opposition on all sides of him. So he wants to come forward. She wants to come forward. Leave him. Yeah, they're trying to leave. They're trying to leave this, him, her, whatever this is, but they can't. Temperance. Yeah. Temperance. Archangel Michael might be coming down to restore balance in this matter. What? Divine intervention again. My reading the other day had divine intervention. It's because magic, you guys. All this stuff with magic is just, God is like, what the actual F? Because when is it going to end? It seems like magic's being used on all sides of everything. Not so. Well, maybe not direct magic, but manipulation for sure. 10 of Swords. Oh, damn. Yeah. Wind. Yeah, look at the cat drunken. So this could have possibly been an argument or some kind of betrayal. Yeah, there's some kind of breakdown happening um with this cult in the mountains. They're all starting to scatter. Curses, yeah, see? Curses. Rock bottom. Yeah, these people are experiencing Archangel Michael restoring balance because the use of magic has been so horrific and has been indulgence. I had the overindulgence card. Yeah, they've been overindulging in magic, and clearly, I mean, kidnapping and dismembering teenage boys is definitely Ten of Swords energy. Please tell me if we can give this person some courage or some advice to be able to come forward, what that would be. What kind of advice? Oh, I see what you're saying. They were going to come forward and he was killed for coming forward. Maybe dismembered. Because he was going to come forward about this cult. He was going to stand up for what they believed in. And they ended up backstabbing them. And they ended up dismembered. Balance is being restored. I think some justice is going to come to this. Focus on service. Yes, please. How can we bring justice to this situation? Joy. Is there anything the boys would like to say from beyond besides service and joy? Is there anything the boys would like to say from beyond to your loved ones? Can I pass a message along to your loved ones? Can I please pass a message up to your loved ones? Aw. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. Focus on service and joy. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim, didn't I say by a lake, in a constant stream of bliss. The stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all you do. Oh. Also, there's also water. There's water in this picture, water in this picture, water in this picture, slithered like slugs by water. There could possibly be a body of water, a lake by a mountain, where you will find multiple bodies, possibly up to 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, possibly up to 10 to 17 bodies. But also, they're saying that's the path to maybe set these boys free. But also, what these boys are telling me from beyond the grave is that they would have followed their own path. They would have trusted that their guidance system was telling them, don't do it. Don't go with them. This isn't good news. But it over, their pride and ego, they were stubborn. They didn't want to listen. They should have stayed on the path they were on, focusing on service. They were interested in someone actually caring about them, and they were looking for something outside of themselves instead of focusing on being service to themselves. They were looking for someone to give them some kind of support outside of themselves. And they'd say, focus on joy. If you're not going to focus on service, focus on joy. I always say that. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments as their highest possible levels. So they're saying that these energy vampires are doing this because they don't know how to find joy in their life. They've allowed the negativity and the trauma to engulf them so greatly that they now inflict those very pains upon other people, and they allow other people to take their joy, and they don't have the ability to fulfill joy. So that's why they like teenage boys, because they're full of curiosity and adventure and joy, and they're really strong-headed and full of vital force. They believe, or they have an idea that that's why they picked them. So I would talk to other teenage boys that may have possibly been approached by a crush, depending on their sexual orientation. It could be a girl or a male, that may have approached them with some kind of proposal about joining some kind of religious community, possibly disguised as like some cool clique that where they make money somehow, some kind of scam thing, where they lure in the young boys who are poverty stricken, possibly in an distressed emotional state, possibly from family troubles. When they're in a low vibratory state, they come in, swoop in, giving them delusions of grandeur, of making money, of love, whatever it takes to lure the person in. There could be a young person that took part in luring in young boys to this lake where there could possibly, I would search the lake. I would search this lake. There's probably bodies in the lake. I would also search the mountain for any domiciles that could possibly be used for observatories. These are people that follow the stars very closely, like almost obsessively. They use the stars and astrology to actually track and find these boys who have possibly heightened psychic abilities. That also helps in um or they think is gives them more vitality. It's cuckoo, it's not healthy thinking for sure. But these people have used magic so much that they're just not even people anymore. They're just empty shells that feed, they need to feed. So I hope this helps at all. You can rewind at any time to listen to the other details. Lunenburg, Virginia, my heart goes out to you. Just remember that we never die. I know it's a tough pill to swallow, this tragedy. This is a travesty. But I hope that this brings some kind of justice. It does in spiritual court. I can guarantee you that these people are going to definitely pay in the astral realms, and they are. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being with me. Bye. Oh, bye.